And what is up? We are live in the gym at Neuqua Valley for some girls varsity basketball. We are very excited to be here. I'm Charlie Rook. I'm with my partner Jack Ashby. The Neuqua girls now on a 4-0 in their last 4 games. They are on a hot streak, playing against a DeKalb team that's just coming off a win themselves. Jack, what can we expect out of this Neuqua team here tonight?
I think that their offense definitely has to have a lot of variety in order for them to compete at a high level here tonight. Try to feed it down low to Claudia Gallegos as well as your spot-up shooters, Ellie Wisner. So got to make sure you have those different variations of shooting, whether it's down low or in the perimeter. So I think that's the key for the Lady Wildcats here tonight.
Well, yeah, no, we also got to take into account that this DeKalb roster only has 7 varsity members rostered. But we are almost ready to go here tonight. Once again, thank you so much for joining us. I'm Charlie Rook. I'm with my partner, Jack Ashby. And be sure to check us out on neuquatv.org on our website, or, as you've seen, our YouTube page, neuquamedia.org. And we're going to go to the national anthem. And we are now getting ready to introduce the starting lineups tonight for both sides.
Good evening and welcome to Neuqua Valley High School for tonight's matchup between DeKalb and Neuqua. First for the starters for DeKalb, at one guard, number 0, Kira Flackers. And another guard, number 2, Amina Gray. And the third guard,
So we've been over the starting lineups. Let's look at them one more time. Neuqua's going to start Caitlin Washington, Jada Devine, Kylie Norcas, Ellie Wisner, and Claudia Gallegos. And we're about set to start this one. What I love about this one, Jack, is both teams have a lot of youth to them. There's a lot of potential here for the future.
Oh, for sure, Charlie. You have a very young point guard from Neuqua Valley, Washington. Does a great job of leading this team.
That kicks it out to number 2. That's Amna Gray missing a jumper. It's good defense by Neuqua. She's going to step out of bounds. Neuqua ball. It's a good start and a nice defensive possession for the Wildcats on the opening play.
Well, for sure. You ought to see the energy coming right off the timer here as Neuqua Valley gains possession.
Here comes Caitlin Washington dribbling up the ball. Going to do a lot of that tonight. Oh, and just a missed time pass there to number 20, Kylie Norcas, as she drops it out of bounds. Not quite what they drew up on the first play. They're going to drop back defensively. Here we go, number 2, Amina Gray, dribbling it up again. Looking for somewhere to go, finds number 30. She's going to get fouled and one.
That'll be a travel.
Oh, yeah, my mistake. That is going to be a travel. That is Kaylee Porter on the travel. My apologies. Here comes Kaylin Washington again. He's going to find number 22. Neuqua's going to move the ball around a little bit, drive to the hoop, and a
great floater.
Very nice finish there.
Wildcats bringing up the press defense early on, bringing some pressure on point guard for DeKalb.
We've seen this before in the year. The Wildcats love that pressure defense on both sides of the ball. That's 21 right now with the ball. Pass off to number 30, Kaylee Porter. Now to 0. Good ball movement here, looking for the open look. And that 0 going to take a shot. That was Kira Claprot. My apologies if I said that wrong. That is the senior with a very nice take. Number 14, Jada Devine. Getting the Wildcats off to a hot start here. Quick 4-0 run. Bounce pass over to the corner, drives in, kicks back out. Just misses their first basket of the night. And the refs are going to call that Wildcat ball.
Great defense so far from in the interior from Wisner, as she'll get a great defensive stop here.
Wisner really gets it done on both sides of the ball, both offensively and defensively. A great leader for the Wildcats. That's Wisner with the ball again, passes outside. Nice ball movement for the Wildcats. And that's a very nice shot from the senior, Gallegos.
And nowadays with a big center that's able to shoot a 3 ball is very crucial, especially at the professional levels. Claudia Gallegos getting it done outside the 3-point line.
Well, as you said, it's great to see a senior be able to shoot, and that's going to be a traveling call. Second of the game for DeKalb.
A lot of sloppy ball movement here from both sides of the court. Neuqua and DeKalb struggling a little bit.
Yeah, maybe some first few minute jitters for both sides, but
oh wow.
That's 2 back-to-back threes from Neuqua as Ellie Wisner with a very nice shot. And DeKalb's going to call their first timeout. Neuqua's on a 9-0 run. A perfect start to this game for them.
For sure, nothing better than they could have imagined here. A 9-0 start for the Lady Wildcats here tonight, along with electrifying offense from Ellie Wisner, a 3 to put them up 9-0.
We mentioned Ellie Wisner hitting that 3, and I believe she's committed to College today, so congratulations to her.
Mm-hmm.
As the Wildcats are now ready for their next possession. Waiting DeKalb to come out of the timeout, and here they are. And here we go again. Wildcats looking to continue this fantastic start. Looking for a pass. And right into the hands of Caitlin Washington. Here she comes. Oh, beautiful pass and another great look. Not quite. Gallegos with the rebound, not fouled. That is number 14, Jada Devine, with a very nice rebound. And she will go to the line to shoot her first few of the night.
A great tempo led by point guard for Neuqua Valley. Great ball movement as well. That'll set up for a three-point attempt from Ellie Wisner, but she'll miss and drop the foul here for the Wildcats on the rebound.
And we mentioned a slow start for DeKalb, but what a fast start this is for Neuqua. They're on the board already with 9 points with Jada Devine at the line. Ellie Wisner firing on all cylinders. Devine doing her job. Caitlin Washington moving the rock. I don't see how DeKalb's going to stop this. What can they do to stop this, Jack?
Well, Charlie, I don't know as of now because they are up against a man-to-man full-court press here from the Wildcats, and they only have 7 players in total here tonight, so it's going to be a struggle for DeKalb. I don't know how they're going to be able to manage this.
Well, you said it. Neuqua's off to a very hot start, as we've mentioned a few times tonight, but DeKalb is off of a very nice win against Streamwood in their last outing. But as of right now, in the last 4 games, no one has been able to stop this Neuqua offense. They've put up 55 or more in their last 4 games. And if they keep this up, they look set to do it tonight as we're waiting DeKalb to come out of the timeout.
And if they do get this win here tonight, a great DVC win here for the Wildcats. A much-needed one as well, as they could, if they win this game, enhance to a 5-0.
In the last 5. That is Jada Devine at the line. Wildcats choosing not to stand at the line. And she will go 2 for 2. Very nice stroke. Here comes Amina Gray. She's looking for a pass.
Great pass inside.
21, very nice back outside. Ooh, not quite. That was number 30, Kaylee Porter, but here comes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, just another beautiful play from Jada Devine. We're on a 13-0 run here. What a start for Neuqua.
That wide open layup, something that shouldn't be given every time. Great tempo push by the Wildcats here. They're off to a 13-0 lead here.
Not quite. And that is going to be DeKalb ball. Unlucky there from Devine. Tried to save it. But I think it was Kaylee Porter that just got out the way. And it's going to be DeKalb ball.
DeKalb not doing a great job of trying to get some open looks here. As Neuqua Valley just swarming them defensively.
Oh, we're seeing it now. Another just absolute swarm from Neuqua. It's going to lead to a 5-second violation. This is just exactly what they would have wanted to start the opening 4 minutes. It's Caitlin Washington now with the ball. Finds number 12, Zoe Navarro. Back to the top of the key. Tries to go inside. Here comes Washington with the drive. Beautiful floater, not quite. The Wildcats swarming again. Caitlin Washington with the steal. To Navarro, pass to Gallego. She's going to shoot. Not quite. Rebound Devine, and there she is again.
DeKalb just looks scared out there right now, not being able to grab a rebound for the Barbs as coach will put in, or start to put in some of the bench players, trying to give them some time here.
A very nice dish inside to number 30.
Oh, wow.
And their first point of the game comes from Kaylee Porter. A very nice drive from Amina Gray to Kaylee Porter. She's going to bank it off the glass for their first 2 of the game. Here comes Neuqua. Kicks it back outside. Moving it around. Finds Devine. Pump fake.
Great
very
fake.
nice.
Oh, wow. Just missed it.
Can't quite get the finish, but a very nice pump fake. From Kaylee
The Euro
Northus.
step. Oh, wow. Amazing finish.
That is number 2, Amina Gray, with now an assist and a bucket tonight. Can she be the spark they need to get back into this game? Here comes Caitlin Washington.
Be a legal screen there on the Wildcats.
Well, yeah, no, we got an illegal screen there on the Wildcats, as you just said.
That'd be Claudia Gallegos.
DeKalb now with 3 stops in a row, I believe, and 2 buckets converted. Let's see if they can use this momentum to try and get back into the game. As here comes number 2. Oh,
great
Caitlin
steal.
Washington, great hands there. Oh, beautiful.
Amazing work there.
It's number 12, Zoe Navarro.
Almost a steal there again.
That is going to give DeKalb a very nice open look, though, as Kira Klaprot gets her first points of the game. To Divine, switch back to number 20, Kylie Norcus, as that shot goes up, no good. Rebounded by 0, Kira Klaprot. She dribbles it down the court. She's going to drive in, stolen by the Wildcats.
Back-to-back steals.
2-on-1 break. Oh, not quite. That was Zoe Navarre, just couldn't quite hang on to that one. But here comes Amina Gray. Moving the ball around outside the 3-point line. Oh, and a very nice cut from Amina Gray leads to a nice basket.
Great cut by the point guard, and DeKalb clearly has a size disadvantage here, so they'll want to use their speed and agility over the Wildcats.
Wisner now driving in, probably looking for the foul, doesn't get it. Here comes Amina Gray again. She is reeling and dealing in the paint, not quite though, stolen by Jada Divine. She tries to swing it inside. Ellie Wisner.
A little too much flash on that pass. It'll get ahead of Ellie Wisner, but nonetheless, great defensive work here tonight for the Wildcats as they've accumulated many steals tonight.
We said they've got active hands on the defense, which are leading to easy points on the offense. And there's another one. Oh, not quite. Almost, and it's going to be a foul, though. Oh, I apologize, out of bounds. Oh, it is a foul.
Nonetheless, great defense here tonight from the Wildcats, but a little bit too aggressive there on the reach, and I'll get called for a foul.
Here comes Amina Gray being guarded by Caitlin Washington. Oh, they're now going to move into a trap. No, that shot no good, and that's going to end the first quarter. So a great start for the Wildcats as they go up 17-8 with a 9-point lead. Just an absolute dominating start for them, as I believe they went on a 13-0 run to start this game. DeKalb trying to climb back into it. They've already cut that deficit to 9. They got some nice shots up of their own. What else can DeKalb do here?
I think that DeKalb has some great energy despite having 7 players here tonight, Charlie, but overall, great job of cutting in the paint for the Barbs here tonight, as they're definitely a smaller lineup, but still showing signs of aggressiveness here. They're doing a great job of trying to cut that lead in half a little bit here and try to get some points up there on the board, but overall, great toughness from the Barbs here.
You know, the Barbs doing everything they can to hang with this Wildcat team. They're being led right now by their point guard, Amina Gray, who's, despite the score, is having a very nice game. But the story of this one so far is the Wildcats. Some sharp shooting from Ellie Wisner and strong play from Jada Divine. The 2 seniors in the starting lineup really showing that they belong on the floor. And here comes Gallegos.
Great post move.
And you said it, that was a beautiful little spin move and banks it off the glass. It's plays like that. Shows the leader the Wildcat really is. Comes Amina Gray now at the top of the key, looking for someone, flings it to the side, almost stolen, but a nice look. Doesn't quite go. Amina Gray now with the ball. And a nice screen set there, she'll drive in.
Oh, great block.
Here comes Caitlin Washington. And her first basket of the night.
Washington electric from defense here tonight. She does a great job of leading the Wildcats, and it'll be another tip-off by the Wildcats, but it'll be out of bounds.
Well, we've seen it here tonight. The Wildcats with very active hands on the defensive side. Caitlin Washington, who I believe has been one of their top scorers, only with 2 points tonight. She's accumulated so many steals and assists. Now Amina Gray with the ball, being guarded by Caitlin Washington. Screen there. They're going to call a foul on number 20, Kylie Norcus.
And that'll be back-to-back fouls here for Norcus, so be sure to keep and maintain your position here. You don't want to get into too much foul trouble here early on.
As you said, definitely don't want to get in foul trouble. Going to swing that one outside, back out to number 3, Madison Minute, and that's number 2 with the shot. That was Amina Gray. And here comes Caitlin Washington. Over to, oh, that's a beautiful spin move. The knock doesn't quite go. Rebound Amina Gray. Oh, and a mistimed pass there. Just a lack of communication. And here comes Caitlin Washington, the Wildcats. Wildcats coming out on another run to start this quarter as well. Here comes Caitlin Washington. She'll drive in, kick it out. Very nice look for her. Ooh, not quite. And the board is finally taken by Amina Gray. That is now Kaylee Porter with the ball. She'll pass it off to Kira Claprat. Amina Gray again. Back out to Kira. She'll shoot. Not quite. Wildcat bench wants a foul there, but they're not going to get it. Amina Gray now with the 3, and she hits it.
And this is pretty much the story here of Amina Gray here tonight, scoring at more than half of DeKalb's points here tonight. She may need some help on the offensive side.
Yeah, Amina Gray doing her best to try and get her team back into this game. That's 22. Ellie Wisner with a very nice shot.
Beautiful stroke here from Ellie Wisner, her second 3 of the game, leading the Wildcats over a 24-11 lead here so far. A little bit more than 5 minutes left to go here in the second quarter.
You said it, Ellie Wisner doing a great job. There's another one from Amina Gray. This one's a little off the mark. Rebound by 21. Natalie Rosenau. We're going to get a foul on number 35, Tia Palkitis.
She's been doing a great job down low, playing for Claudia Gallegos when she is absent, but nonetheless, great defense from the Wildcats across the board.
Well, you know, we've definitely seen it tonight, that Wildcat press doing a great job. Here comes Amina Gray again. Kira at the top of the key. Ooh, nice hands there, but not quite. Kylie Rosenau out to teammate, no good there. Jada Devine now. She's dribbling up the ball with pace. Slips it to Palkitis. Back to Sun. Not quite. A rebound from DeKalb. And here comes Amina Gray. Some pace of her own to number 11. That's a really nice look, and she will hit that. That was Ariana Smith.
Amina Gray doing a great job here tonight of facilitating the ball for the Barbs, as she'll get an assist there. It'll be a 3-point ball as they now cut the lead to 10.
So some very sharp shooting from the girls out there tonight. Amina Gray is doing every single thing she can to try and keep them in this game. But that was a really nice shot from Ariana Smith to try and cut that deficit. They're now only down by 10. The Wildcats trying to hit them with every single thing they've got. We've seen great defense all night from the Wildcats. Active steals on the defensive end, leading to easy buckets. Jada Devine is having an absolutely phenomenal game down low. We've seen Tia Palkitas check in now for Gallegos, who is having a good game. She's come in and made her presence felt. It's a really young team, as we've said, for the Wildcats. A lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores, but with some good senior leaderships as well from Ellie Wisner, Gallegos, and Jada Devine. And we've seen that here tonight. To take anything away from DeKalb, though, they're doing their best to hang with this hot Wildcat team right now. Not one senior on the floor for the DeKalb Barbs. We're all set and ready to get going in this one again. This is Zoe Navarro. Pass out to Sun. And a nice steal there from Amina Gray. She comes to the rim with pace, and she will get it. Another great play from her tonight.
That's for all of, if not most of the offensive production here from Mina Gray tonight.
Oh, and a great drive from Palkitas there. So Caitlin Washington pressing again. Back to Rosenau. 34. Well, that's 30, excuse me. But she will pass it out of bounds. Rosenau couldn't quite get the handle on that one. Number 30 is Kaylee Porter. Some new faces checking in for the Wildcats. Comes Kaylee Washington. Pass to 22, Ellie Wisner. To Gallegos. Back to Norcus. Back to Washington. Norcus again. Thought about it. Doesn't take it. Takes that one, though, and a very nice hit.
A great mid-range jumper for Norcus as she'll extend the lead to 12 for the Wildcats with 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, the mid-range game, kind of a forgotten art, but she shows hers there. That's Kira. Back to Rosenau. And Rosenau, oh, it was a very nice cut. But can't quite get the handle on that one.
We back-to-back turnovers here for DeKalb. They're not doing such a great job here tonight of handling the ball.
Well, you said it, they're turning the ball over left and right. It's making it difficult for them to get back into this one. And here comes Caitlin Washington. She's going to drive to the hoop, kicks it back out. Devine, there it is.
Excellent facilitator, Kayla Washington with a great dish down low.
Devine just misses that steal. Number 11. She's not going to get that. That was Ariana Smith. Oh, thought about it. Down low to Gallegos. Couldn't quite get it. And here comes Ariana Smith. Sorry, Amina Gray. Rosenau with the ball. Back out to Kira. To Rosenau. Amina Smith. Or Amina Gray. Drive in there, and there's going to be a foul. And she will shoot 2. That is number 30, Kaylee Porter, going to the line.
Neuqua Valley not doing such a great job down low defending here in the second quarter. Did a great job in the first, but DeKalb scoring at will here in the paint.
And that will send, yep, as you said, Kaylee Porter to the line. But she will miss the first one. We've got Palkitas, Navarro, and Hoffman checking into the game for Neuqua Valley. Hoffman's first time in the game tonight, the junior. And it will be Porter for her second shot. And that one is good. Shooter's bounce there. Here comes Zoe Navarro now with the ball. Hoffman. Back to Gallegos. To Navarro. She'll take it. Saved by Navarro. Back to Washington. She wants the shot, and she will hit it.
Washington with the jab step right there to shake the defense off of her. Pulls up for the quick three, and it'll be 33-17 lead for the Wildcats.
Well, we've seen a very hot Wildcat team tonight. Caitlin Washington, kind of a bold three there in my opinion, but we'll hit that one. Rosenau now with the ball. Back to Kira. And that's Porter. Kira and Porter playing a game of pass. Back to Amina Gray. Good defense here from the Wildcats. About 50 seconds left on the clock. Here's Rosenau with the ball. It's being guarded by Hoffman. And she is fouled by Hoffman. Maybe slightly disagrees with that call. But nonetheless, that will send Rosenau to the line.
And that will be the foul on the inside again. As I was talking about earlier, Neuqua Valley not doing a great job of containing the paint here.
And Rosenau is going to hit. Nope, I'm sorry. He's going to miss her first one. But, you know, as you said, Jack, it was a very nice defensive play from Neuqua, but just couldn't see it out. As they put Rosenau on the line. She is going to hit her second one. And here comes Norcas. Or Navarro, sorry. Looking around. Finds Washington. Finds Hoffman. She wants the shot. And a rebound by Gallegos. Paulkitis.
Great finish from the junior.
Here comes Amina Gray. Screen there, pick and roll, not quite. Here comes Caitlin Washington to Paulkitis. Gets her own rebound. And exactly what you want to end the quarter.
Buzzer beater from Paulkitis, and that'll be the moral of the story here tonight. Wildcats up 37-18 against the DVC matchup with the DeKalb Barbs. Charlie, your thoughts?
Well, we've seen an absolute great display of offense and defense from Neuqua here. Despite the inside troubles Neuqua may have had defensively, they've found a way to put up 37 in this half. And DeKalb just has no answer. Let's see if they can find one in the second half. But we are going to go to a short break. Thank you so much for joining us. Stay tuned on neuquamedia.org and check us out on neuquatv.org. Thank you so much. We'll be right back. And we are back inside the Neuqua Valley Gymnasium for what has currently been a bit of a slaughter for the Wildcats. They are up 37-18 against the DeKalb Barbs. Jack, what have we seen from the Wildcats so far tonight?
Well, Neuqua's done a great job on the perimeter, giving Ellie Wisner some opportunities beyond the arc to let the three ball fly, but also a great job down low with Claudia Gallegos and Polikitas scoring in the paint. So great variety in offense.
Well, you said it, and DeKalb now starting the second half here. This is Ariana Smith, loses her handle, goes back out to Kira. Ruza now off the screen. Comes Amina Gray. She's looking for a pass. Dribbling still at the top of the key. Looking for an opening. Can't find it. And it sails over the hands of Kaylee Porter and out of bounds for Wildcat ball.
A little too much on that one. It goes over the head and out of bounds.
Here comes Caitlin Washington to start her half. Oh, and a very nice, oh, what a pass. Gallegos can't quite hit that one, but a beautiful pass from Caitlin Washington.
For sure, Washington doing a great job here tonight of moving the ball around, facilitating, and pushing a nice tempo for the Wildcats, and that's what's contributed here for the blowout lead here we have so far.
With that being said, though, Kaylee Porter cut to the basket for a really nice layup. Here comes Washington again, kicks back out. And not quite from Kylie Norcus. Gallegos, though, with a rebound.
Be a charge on Gallegos.
Stay aggressive from Gallegos, but it doesn't quite pan out there. And as we just heard, that's her third foul of the night. Be a little careful this half.
Expect Polikitas to come back in there and fill the role for Gallegos.
And now Kira with the ball. To number 11. It's Ariana Smith, stolen there by Norcus. Over to Washington, and that'll be an easy layup. It's going to be a timeout from DeKalb. And the continued run from Neuqua comes right out the second half. And we're just seeing great play from this team all around. The leadership by Caitlin Washington, even as a freshman, doing an absolutely fantastic job of facilitating through this whole game. Neuqua's come out right where they left off, playing a great game defensively, and still leaving DeKalb struggling a little bit.
Well, for sure. Nonetheless, Washington doing a great job of the offensive charge, leading that offensive charge for the Wildcats, and that's what's contributed to this great lead we've had so far.
Here comes, oh, Wildcats want to press now, making it difficult for DeKalb. Off the fingertips here. Oh, that is just not a great pass, and here comes Devine. And they're rewarded there, DeKalb, but again, another turnover. And that is number 20, Kylie Norcus again, or 22, sorry, Ellie Wisner. Wildcats want to press. And it's another timeout from DeKalb. Doesn't seem to have an answer to this Wildcat press right now in the second half. So we saw.
This is what's gonna take the Wildcats to the next level, is this press. Just relentless on the defensive aspect here tonight, and I think that's what's gonna make Neuqua Valley run away here with the win tonight.
Well, we saw it early on in the game, and then we didn't see it for a while, but they start the half again with this press, and we've seen it give teams trouble in the past, and it's no different tonight against DeKalb, this slightly undermanned team. Can't quite handle the press. You have to remember DeKalb is only rostered 7 players and does not have a varsity, or apologize, a senior on the varsity squad. And Neuqua's taking full advantage. But here comes Amina Gray, the bright spot for them tonight. She runs into traffic. A nice pass out to Kira. She looks inside. That's actually a very nice pass. Rosenau now.
Great mid-range jumper.
And Rosenau, as you said, a very nice jumper there. Here comes Washington. That's 22, Ellie Wisner, not quite. Rare miss from her. And number 3, Madison Manette touched it just before it goes out. And it will remain Wildcat ball. That's number 12, Ava Bertrand, checking in for DeKalb. Goes to a rebound by Gallegos, and it's going to be a foul. It's going to say goes to Norcus. She misses her shot. Gallegos with the rebound. And now we see Gallegos at the line.
Gallegos obviously doing a great job of utilizing her height advantage over DeKalb's lineup here tonight. Great production from Gallegos.
Well, the 5 points she now does have come from inside. She played a beautiful game inside for the Wildcats tonight. A rare miss from her at the line. The Wildcats again with that press as Washington tries to steal the ball. It's actually going to be a foul on her. But good aggressive play, though. As DeKalb will stay with the ball. We've talked about it so many times in this half already, but this press already giving DeKalb a lot of trouble. But Neuqua seemed to know they haven't to go right back into it. And Devine now with a steal. Over to Washington. Lays it in for an easy basket.
Polikitis will now come in for Gallegos as coach is starting to put more of their bench players coming in, but nonetheless, great charge on the offensive side as that'll be another steal.
That is a steal. And here comes Kaylin Washington. Oh, what a pass that is. Kaylin Washington again with the ball. Devine for Wisner. Wisner drives in. And a rebound by Kaylee Porter. Comes Amina Gray dribbling the ball up. Behind the backs there from her. Finds Kaylee Porter. She wants the shot. And a rebound by Kaylin Washington. Here comes Gallegos. Nice Euro step there. Can't quite get it to go. Rebound by Norcus. And she will get it to go.
Great rebound by Norcus, doing a great job of positioning herself for the ball. Lays it back up for 2 points.
Wildcats maintaining this half. And that's Porter with the ball. Back to Kira. Finds Ava Bertrand. Almost stolen there. But Amina Gray takes it. Doesn't go. And here comes Caitlin Washington. And you won't get many easier ones than that.
A timeout by Neuqua Valley as they will do a full rotation substitution as lead is 48-22. Neuqua Valley just dominating here tonight with 3:30 left in the third quarter.
We know a bit of an onslaught from Neuqua here tonight, as you mentioned the full rotation coming in. It's great to see some players from Neuqua who might not get all the minutes in the world in past games, but we will see them play tonight.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's great to get some of the younger players some varsity experience, if you will, here tonight for the remainder of the third quarter and possibly the fourth.
Well, we've talked about the youth of this team before, but they still are 3 seniors strong in the starting lineup alone, with, I believe, 4 seniors on the team in total. When they graduate, it is going to be this squad looking to continue the strength for this Neuqua side. As we're awaiting the end of a timeout, we'll go over the people on the floor right now. That's Paul Kiedis, son. Number 21 is Shannon Gillespie. First time seeing her tonight. Allison Hoffman and Zoe Navarro. A young lineup there for the Wildcats. And let's see what they can do in these next few possessions. So right now we've got Rosenau about to inbound the ball. And Amina Gray will take it up like she's done so many times tonight.
She has such great handles for a small guard, but trying to do everything she can on her team. But again, it'll be another turnover for DeKalb, but nonetheless, great ball handling from her. Such a shifty guard at the 1, but just cannot get enough done for the DeKalb team.
Yeah, definitely one of the stories of the night has been those unforced errors. The Sun now with the ball will pass around to Hoffman. Here's Navarro, back to Hoffman. Back to Gillespie.
DeKalb now in a 1-2-2 zone here, trying to contain the Wildcats' perimeter shooting.
Gillespie inside, very nice
great
cut from Paul
find.
Kiedis.
I'm loving the future that I'm seeing here, Charlie, with Polakidis and surrounded by some other guards here. Love to see what we have in store for next year.
Well, definitely the sharp play of Hoffman, Gillespie, Navarro, and Paul Kiedis all doing a great job. And there's a steal from Sun there. And here comes Navarro pushing it with pace. Finds Paul Kiedis inside again, and she'll lay it up.
Navarro, great look down low for Polakidis, so she'll go up for the easy layup for 2.
Amina Gray doing her best to hang on. We'll find number 11, Ariana Smith, to Rosenau. Dribble around, back out to Smith. Rosenau drives in, kicks out. We're going to have a foul on Neuqua. White 21 was the call there. And that is Shannon Gillespie, her first foul of the evening. And a nice cut there, a very nice play out of the pass there for the Barbs. Navarro now with the ball. Finds Hoffman to Sun. Back to Hoffman. Finds Gillespie to Navarro. Pump fake there, gets an open look.
Great shot.
That'll go with a very nice shooter's bounce, and as you said, great shot from Navarro.
Uses the hesitation there to draw the defense off guard and goes in for the mid-range jumper.
Very small guard, but does her best with her size. This is number 12 now. Back to Rosenau in the paint.
Great defense.
Hoffman, as you said, very nice defense. Hands up, plays quickly to Paul Kiedis, and a very easy lay-on from her.
Polakidis with such a great height at her positions, able to move around great despite her size. You love to see that from a center that can move really well from front to the back of the court. So
And that is Navarro off an almost steal there, but the refs are going to say it was her that knocked it out. But this is some of the best play I've seen from Neuqua all year. Moving it around really nicely. Playing great on the defensive side as well. Here comes Kira. That's a tip pass from either Sun or Paul Kiedis. And it will remain the DeKalb ball. We've seen some nice inbound plays from them tonight. Let's see if we see another one here. And it's a good press from the Wildcats. As Bertrand is Manette, sorry, that was barely able to handle that one. Here comes number 21, Rosenau. A nice shot from her.
Great floater on the paint. Able to get some points here for the Barbs, but it'll be a 56-26 lead nonetheless.
And here comes Navarro looking around. She wants the shot. No, she doesn't. Back out the Sun. Neuqua's moving it around here. Navarro. Looking for Paul Kiedis. She eventually gets the handle on it.
Again, Polakidis with such great height there. Able to get the rebound and put it back up for 2.
Paul Kiedis having one of her best games of the year. She's got 14 points. Sister of John Paul Kiedis, who just broke the Neuqua scoring record, so congratulations to him. A bit of a dynamic duo there. Definitely a basketball family. And this Neuqua lineup doing an absolutely amazing job. But the starting 5 are going to check back in. That is Washington, Gallegos, Devine, Wisner, and Norcus on the floor right now for when we start the 4th quarter. But the story of the night really has just been this Wildcat defense and offense. Their all-around play has been really superb tonight, and it's just been impossible for DeKalb to stop. DeKalb's Amina Gray, though, doing her best to hang on to the Wildcat offense and defense, but just coming up a little short, undermanned, undersized, and a little inexperienced is what it looks like here.
Well, for sure, with only 7 players on your roster, it's definitely going to be difficult to find some energy and stamina to dig up, try to manage some points together.
That's Washington now with the ball. Over to Norcus. Back to Washington. To Wisner. She wants the shot, and a very nice shot.
Wisner with a beautiful jumper there. It'll be her, I believe, 3rd or 4th 3 here tonight.
She's just dominant from 3. Doesn't miss often from that range. It's now Washington guarding Kira. Here comes Devine. And another steal from the Wildcats. Kayla Washington's going to slow it down. She's going to find Norcus. Over to Wisner again. Oh, not quite. I thought she hit it. But Devine to Gallegos. She wanted the foul, not going to get it. Here comes Amina Gray for DeKalb. Nice pump fake there. Doesn't go. Kira with their own rebound. Goes up. No foul. And that is Wisner passing to Washington.
Wisner doing a great job of collecting the rebound and setting up the offense here. She'll take the ball again.
Definitely wanted that 3, but couldn't quite get the room for it. And here comes Kira. Over to number 11. DeKalb slowing it down a little bit themselves now, trying to look for an open shot. That is Kaylee Porter now with the ball. Over to number 12, Ava Bertrand. Amina Gray wants the ball, walked 1 foot next to her. She'll drive in, and she's going to be fouled.
Amina Gray, the only hope that the DeKalb Barbs have here tonight, if she leads the team in scoring.
Leading the team in scoring with only 6 points, but as we've seen, she's a very, very good player. She will shoot her first free throw here. And it's no good. A rare miss from her at the line. And the next 5 of Neuqua checking in. Good to see these guys get some minutes, as we've talked about. Amina Gray with her 2nd shot. And that one is good. It's going to be Shannon Gillespie inbounding to Zoe Navarro. Over to Sun. Here comes Gillespie again. Back to Navarro. Navarro looking for somewhere to go. Finds Gillespie. Finds Hoffman. Hits Paulkitis down low. Back out to Navarro. Nice defense here from DeKalb. Gillespie now at the top of the key. Over to Sun. And almost stolen there, but controlled by Navarro. One of the better defensive possessions we've seen from DeKalb all night. Navarro to Sun. Back to Hoffman. To Paulkitis. Gillespie now. Hoffman. Navarro. Good ball movement here from the Wildcats, though. Not forcing anything. Except that.
Gillespie with the pass inside, but it is intercepted by DeKalb. As ball movement will definitely be a topic of a discussion for both teams when it comes to next practice.
And Rosenau now with the ball. Number 12, Anna Bertrand. Over to Kira. Rosenau again. Here comes Amina Gray. Comes Kira. Drives in. Pass to Rosenau. Kicks back out. And here comes Kaylee Porter. Back to Rosenau. To Kira. Both teams taking their time on these possessions. And Amina Gray will finally shoot the three, and she'll hit it.
Amina Gray just struggling out here tonight as they're falling to a 31-point deficit.
Amina Gray with a third of the DeKalb points tonight. 10 of their 30. Now Navarra has the ball. She will find Gillespie, who's going to find Hoffman. Navarra now wants a three of her own and will answer back.
Great three from Navarro. Beautiful look as they set up great ball movement on that possession.
Navarro, a very small guard, a very nice shooter, as Amina Gray just a little off color tonight with a pass like that.
And it'll be officials timeout here.
Officials timeout. I've seen a few of these tonight, just safety regulations in the COVID times. Players getting tired wearing the masks. It's not used to that sort of stuff, so we add some official timeouts.
Nonetheless, great job here from the Wildcats tonight, doing a great job of the three-point shooting here. Ellie Wisner with a couple threes here tonight, as well as some of the other players on her team. Tia Polkitas doing a great job filling in for Claudia Gallegos with 14 points here.
Well, yeah, Polkitas having an absolutely phenomenal game. She's been dominant inside for a lot of this game. Hopefully she'll earn herself some more minutes in the next coming games. But the story of the last 5 games from the Wildcats has really been their offense. They're scoring 56 or more. They're coming off a huge win in the War of 204 against Waubonsie. I believe they scored 76 that game. And now have 64 of their own tonight with 2.5 left. If the ball goes to Navarro. Navarro finds Sun. Back to Navarro. Dribbling it around. Sun inside to Polkitas. Strong move from her. Here comes Hoffman. A little off with that three. Rebound by Porter. And here comes Amina Gray over to Rosenau. And a travel from Rosenau. Wasn't too happy with that call initially, but she'll shake it off.
It's the right call there by the refs. It clearly was a travel, but Neuqua will get the ball back as Navarro takes it up.
Navarro now moving it around. Sun, Navarro. Inside to Polkitas. She wanted it, little force there, but Sun with the rebound. And Gillespie tries to go up, probably looking for a foul there, but it will remain Neuqua ball off the block. Give her an inbound pass here. They will find Sun. She looks wide open. She's going to hit that three, or sorry, take that three. Rebound from Polkitas. She can't get that to go. And here comes Amina Gray. About a minute left in this game. Oh, and it will remain DeKalb ball.
With under a minute left here, overall fantastic performance here from the Wildcats. Great defense leading the offense, and that was the story of tonight's win.
Well, absolutely, Jack. The Wildcats have just done a great job of creating plays like this from defense to offense. And creating really easy looks as Polkitas will get her 16th point of the game. Talked about her game quite a few times tonight. Played really well with about 24 seconds left. Let's see if the DeKalb can do something here. Amina Gray over to Porter. She'll cut inside. Back out to Rosenau. She wants that three. That's off the mark. And Navarro is going to run the clock out. And what a game for Neuqua. A 66-30 win over their conference opponent, DeKalb. Just a dominant performance all night long. Divine really leading the charge here, along with her partner, Kaylin Washington, Tia Paulkitis, Norcus Wisner. Every player on the floor from Neuqua played a superb game all night, and it was just too much for DeKalb. We saw that press really early on in both halves, and DeKalb just couldn't do much about it. But as for me and Jack, thank you so much for joining in, and for tuning in with us tonight on neuquamedia.org on YouTube. Be sure to check us out in the future. We've got a busy week this week with more events coming up. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.